Now listen to part of a talk in an ecology class.
So we've been discussing the suitability of animals for domestication, particularly animals that live together in herds. Now, if we take horses, for example, in the wild, horses live in herds that consist of one male and several females and their young. When a herd moves, the dominant male leads, with the dominant female and her young immediately behind it. The dominant female and her young are then followed immediately by the second most important female and her young, and so on. This is why domesticated horses can be harnessed one after the other in a row. They're programmed to follow the lead of another horse. On top of that, you often find different herds of horses in the wild occupying overlapping areas. They don't fight off other herds that enter the same territory. But it's exactly the opposite with an animal like the antelope, which, well, antelopes are herd animals too, but unlike horses, a male antelope will fight fiercely to prevent another male from entering its territory during the breeding season. Okay? Very different from the behavior of horses. Try keeping a couple of male antelopes together in a small space and see what happens. Also, antelopes don't have a social hierarchy. They don't instinctively follow any leader. That makes it harder for humans to control their behavior.
The professor describes the behavior of horses and antelope in herds. Explain how their behavior is related to their suitability for domestication.
Begin to prepare your response after the beep. Begin speaking after the beep.
Animals domestic is to talk about the large mammals wildlife will live together in the herd, and they will protect themselves to false territories. Professor in these lectures take an example of a horse. They live in herd, one male and with several females live together, and they were also harnessed to occupy their field. And the other is the males. The males bring sick with the antelope. Antelope, they have a feature they don't follow with leaders.
Now listen to a conversation between two students.